Yeah, it actually does happen. Hello and welcome to another video on Ark Survival Evolved. In my last video I was breeding my wolves and trying to get a perfect one with all the good stats without any mutations. So I finally got those. So I have a kind of mom and a dad, and I also have an extra female as well to breed with these color mutated ones, because I want to see what we get from that. So yeah, first of all today I'll be breeding my wolves and let's see what comes out. And later on I'll be doing a cave run to the cave that's actually not too far away from our base in the south. I think it's one of the, or even is the easiest cave on the island. I'm gonna go with a wolf, also to demonstrate like how they do in the caves. I can also show you guys where the artifact is. It's really not hard to find. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy, guys. Let's put you in there. Close the door, of course, just in case. Ooh, can I get there? Yes. Yeah. So this is the female. I'll put her on first. And you. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I think it's being a bit glitchy again. It does this quite often. So of course I can also breed the other female, perfect female that I have with the purple one and see what happens too. By the way, when I say perfect I mean that they have all the highest stats that I have at the moment, and that the mother and the dad both have the same stats. Of course that's a bit different with the mutations because they have a stat mutation, but for now I'm trying to see, you know, what mutation comes out with the color, as well as possibly the actual stats as well. And these two are what I got out of it this time. As you can see with this one, it has the purple from the male over there, but it also this time has actually purple feet as well, and whereas this one has, you know, just black feet. So I guess it actually has now two regions with the purple color. It's a 240, and from what I can see, well, it does have two mutations, one from the mother's side and one from the father's side. And I think both of them have gone into the stamina, because my top stamina before was 1430 and now it's 1482. All the other stats are, you know, recognizable stats that I already had, so I'm pretty sure those aren't mutated. So this one I also got, which was from the green mutated one and the female here. This one is, let me see, it took over the weight mutation from the green wolf. It's basically a copy of the green wolf. It has exactly the same stats, including the weight mutation, but of course it's not green. Obviously it is possible that a color mutation gets put into a region on the dinosaur or the animal that doesn't actually use, so it doesn't show up as a color mutation. So I actually bred my wolves once again, and I finally got a female version of the green one, and so I'm really happy about that, because I was trying to get a female version of it as well, and yeah, because I really like this color. Oh yeah, oh, hello. And one more thing about this one. I was having a look at it now in better light, and I noticed that, well, I think these paws, its socks, are actually a magenta color rather than the purple. So I'm guessing that's what what maybe came with one of the other mutations. Let me see. Yeah, there's two mutations, so I'm guessing one came with the purple body like the other one, and the other one came with the new magenta kind of socks on the wolf. It's time to visit the cave, so I'm going to be checking out the cave, the south cave, where you can get the artifact of the hunter. Like I mentioned, I think it's one of the easiest caves on the island, or maybe is in fact the easiest. And yeah, and it's not too far from where we have our main base, so I'm gonna go check it out and show you where the artifact is, and yeah, just see what it's like in there for you guys, for anyone who doesn't know, of course. And yeah, I'm going on my wolf. Like I said, I think they're really helpful for in the caves. You can basically kill everything with them. Yeah, this one isn't even fully leveled up yet, but I'm mainly focused on health and melee. And, to get to this cave, actually, yeah, it's a bit through a kind of jungly area, but once you find the path, you basically have to just follow it, and yeah, you get there in the end, depending on which side you're coming from. I can show you on the map in a moment where exactly it is. So here's the entrance. So let's take a look at the map. No. If it won't be blurry, yeah, okay. So yeah, it's right over here at about 80-50. Okay, that's not very precise, but yeah, you can see on the map anyway whereabouts it is. Oop. Oh, why am I getting stupid? So let's go. Cave loading time. Okay. It's a bit dark in here, and well, I can use a torch, or I can use gamma. I guess I'll just use a torch for now. So in the beginning of this cave, you just have to follow the path down. I guess you can't really get too lost. There's not many options of where you can go. Oh. So yeah, just keep following the path down. For this part, there isn't any enemies until we get to a kind of split. Well, okay, apparently there's a dodo, but otherwise. So at this part is where there's kind of a split in the cave. You can go one of two directions. Just to point out, it did happen to me once that right in here there was two megalanias hanging out on the ceiling, and I didn't notice, and they just jumped on top of me. So yeah, they could be here, right in this area, in this, you know, where you can go and choose the direction you want. So yeah, just watch out for that too. So yeah, I'll show you where the artifact is. So at the splitting, you go to the left, and you get into this area where there's some metal nodes and some, you know, bushes and stuff. There's even now, well, this has changed obviously from in the very beginning. There never used to be an opening here, but yeah, now there's kind of an opening. And to be honest, the quickest way is to keep going around to the left, and if you can, of course, go off this ledge over here. It's not really that high, you can probably jump off it yourself as well and you won't die or anything. And it seems pretty quiet in here today, but there can also be enemies around here. I'm gonna maybe use gamma instead for now, because I kind of prefer that. So if you keep going straight after you've jumped off the ledge there, you basically get to this little opening, and here you can't, oh, now I'm stuck. You can't actually take your dino through, well, not this way anyway, but it's the, of course, the quickest way. You just crouch under here, and hello, artifact. So that's how you get the artifact of the hunter. It's really easy, as I mentioned. Sometimes there are also enemies here, but again, it seems, where the hell did they all go? I don't know. Yeah, so that's where the artifact is. Really easy to find, to be honest. But yeah, let's go take a look around a bit. Over here, I'll just show you that if you would have walked out, or if you want to go with your animal right up to the artifact, then you have to go around this way. And keep following it. And can I fit? Yes, I can. And this is where the artifact will be. Of course, I've just taken it, so it's not there anymore. Where are all the enemies? I don't understand this. It's a bit strange. So, and I think in the water there's like billions of snakes, so try not to go in the water unless you really need to, but really, where are all the enemies? I don't understand this. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just a bit strange. So anyway, to go back up on this side is otherwise not very interesting. I guess the artifact is the main thing on this side of the cave. So if we go back up to the split that we came to in the beginning, and this time we go right. Let's see what's down here. Ooh! Oh shoot. There's a Megalania right there on the wall. You really have to look out for those guys. Let's see what level it is. I actually tamed 2 of these guys yesterday. We found 2 in the cave here, and they were pretty high level. One was a 143 and the other was a 95. And yeah, like I said, it's mainly, I guess, for eggs. Are you gonna jump down, or are you just gonna stay hanging out there? Okay. Did you jump down? No? Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll just leave you there. Alright. Let's check it out if I see anything. Well, here you come to then another kind of open area, and here there are also 2 ways you can go. I think, oh yeah, they end up basically at the same area, so it's just a matter of choice. But I think if you go to the left, oh by the way, there's also, of course, one of the notes here. Oh, now I see some enemies. Let's go. Oh, I hate these things. Wow. Okay, unfortunately it got to my armor, but as you can see, the wolf doesn't have too much problem killing them, and those were both pretty high levels. Stupid armor. Anyway, so if we go to the if we go to the left, what was that? Oh, a bug, a dung beetle. Right, I should tame some of those sometime actually. Yeah. So down the left, of course, there's some more metal nodes. I think there was a drop here, but maybe not. Maybe they've changed that. I think there used to be a drop down this path, but I don't see it now. Oh, look at it! It just came out of the... What? I think it's stuck in the wall. Okay, anyway. Let's just ignore that one. So, and we keep going down, we get to this area near the water. Ooh, hello, spiders. Aren't there a lot of you? And you all go dry. Okay. Oh yeah, there's some more. Oh, I hate being webbed, because then you can't even walk properly. Gonna give some stims to it. Oh, there's too much stuff in here. Drop some. Oops, what am I doing? That was not what I was meant to do. So, yep, gave it some stimulants. Okay, so, oh, just drop some of this stuff, because yeah, it's just way too much stuff. And oh, I have a level up available, so I'm gonna do... Yes, we're very excited, aren't we? I do think it's cute, but sometimes when you want to just move on and they have to do their animation first, it is kind of annoying. So hey, there is one drop over here. It's probably not very exciting. Oh, really? Really? Okay, well, we'll just drop that. There's also another note over here. And if you go up this way, it's basically kind of a shortcut to this area. Like I said, you can go either way, and it goes back up to this area here, where we came down from the right side at that splitting. Yeah, we can also go a bit further though, down here. And I believe there's possibly another drop. Not quite 100% sure. Oh, hello. Well, you don't really do much, do you? And another note, there's like the third one that's in here, I guess. For some reason I also thought there was a drop down here, but I guess not. Up there is where we were on the other side, if you go to the left. And like I said, try not to go in the water unless you really want to, because it is full of snakes, I believe. Although, Don't really see any right now, but yeah, I have seen like a ton of them come out of there. And yeah, a few nodes of obsidian, enough crystal nodes as well over there. So yeah, you can get some resources in here too. What level are you? Oh, it's kind of a high one. Pity I didn't bring any poo to tame it with. So, anyway, I'm gonna go back up here, it's the quicker way. Oh, wait, let me just check something. Is there possibly a drop in the water here somewhere? I can't really see from up here. Or from down here, I mean. Maybe I should have a look from above. It's a bit easier to see. Of course I don't want to fall over the edge. Well, I can't see anything glowing under there, so maybe not. Yeah, so the rewards of this cave are not extremely interesting. It's a pretty low level drop crate in here, and of course the artifact that you do need. But yeah, it's pretty much it. Like I said, see, it's not a very difficult cave. If you're here on a wolf that's a bit leveled up, like, let's have a look. My wolf has 11k health and 1000 melee damage, and like I said, it's not fully leveled up yet either. So, you know, that could be even worse, and it pretty much barely has any damage taken from what we did run into. So yeah, that was the south cave. It's pretty easy to do. I'd really recommend doing it on some kind of mount, at least, you know. I mean, of course you can do it just on foot, but you know, if you really want to have the easy way, then take a mount with you, like a wolf or possibly a saber, but yeah, make sure it's also leveled up in melee and health. And yeah. There weren't even any scorpions in there, actually. I was thinking if I'd find some female scorpions, I would tame them, because well, scorpion eggs are used to make the kibble, which is necessary for taming rexes. That, you know, that rexes prefer most, and yeah, since we're trying to pump up our rex army and get some better stats, so as soon as we find some higher level, or, you know, even maximum level ones, on this server the maximum level is 159 for wild dinos. And so yeah, of course, we'd love to find some more rexes and see if they have any better stats we can add in to the breeding program. And yeah, so it's of course really helpful to have like those scorpion eggs to make the kibble, and we can tame them as efficiently as possible. But yeah, so that was the cave. Just a really quick tour around it. Oh, why is the door not closing? Yeah, you really gotta watch out for those, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce their names, but those kind of centipede-looking worm things that, you know, destroy your armor with their spit. I really hate those things. Or maybe it's even advisable to bring an armor with you which you can repair on you, which you can't with the flat gear, of course, but you can, for example, with chitin or hide gear, or ghillie, or whatever. Yeah. I think later I'll be showing you when my tribe mate is online. He has like quite a few Rex eggs to open up and see if you get some mutations from them, so that will be cool to see later. So here we are with all our Rex eggs incubating at the moment. Look at them all. We've got quite a lot here. So yeah, they're all incubating because we want to have a look and see if we get any cool mutations. Ideally, in terms of stats, we'd love to get something in health or melee. So we have our first Rex egg hatched, and directly we were pretty lucky. We have a mutated one, and the mutation this time is in health, which is like one of the things we were looking for. And so we're also gonna slowly hatch the other ones. So basically our base level perfect ones are 246, so anything higher than 246 probably most likely of course has a mutation, so those are the ones we're looking for. gonna hatch all the eggs. We've let them go down to about 0.5% or around that, so they will hatch quickly. And yeah, let's see what we get. What will it be? Oh, okay. Nothing interesting. It's just the normal base level, so no mutation. We're doing this kind of a bit one by one because we don't want it to get too chaotic here. Come on, let's get another full mutation. That would be great. Nope, another normal. Nope, another normal one. I guess we had probably about over 30 eggs, or around 30 eggs. Oh, 246 again. And another 246. Come on, guys. Give us some cool mutations. Like your brother over here. I love how they bob up and down though, when they're just standing there. They somehow float up and down. And what level is that? Yeah, 248. We have another mutation, I guess. Let's check it out. Oh, I'm getting blocked. Oh no! I'm stuck on a Rex! Okay, now I'm gonna stop. Hey, cool! I can already see that the spine is like a different color. And let's have a look. I believe the mutation is in its food, which is not really the most useful stat. Oh, we have another mutation. Cool. This looks... oh, I can't see the color that well. I think it's also orange. But just on a different region. Oh, I'm blocking you. Okay. Let's have a look. And this one got the stamina mutation again. So that's kind of the third thing we would be going for as a stat to mutate, but yeah, we'd rather get some health from Lee again. Oh, we have another mutation as well. I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, I think the back around the spine has a different color. But let's have a look at the stats. Oh, this one has a melee mutation. That's really cool. That's something we're looking for indeed. Nice. Oh! Hey! That's even higher. 250. Cool. And it's white as well. Oh, and I'm stuck. Or I can't reach it. Yeah, let's have a look. Did this even get... yeah, it got 2 mutations. I think in food and in weight. Okay, interesting. So we are getting some mutations today out of all those eggs. Still a few more to go. Oh, I'm getting trapped in all these Rexes. Let's have a look. 246, nope, 246, 246. Nope, 246. What's this one gonna be? 248. So another mutation. Let's have a look. Oh, it's the health mutation again, I believe. Yes, it is. That's also cool. We'll get these guys a bit organized and then we'll have a little overview and see what we got. So out of all those eggs, we did get 6 Rexes that have mutations. And these are all, well, useless? Well, not useless, but you know, they don't have mutations, and that's what we're looking for. So we had a chance to like go over and see what we got here. And so out of the 6 mutation, or mutated Rexes. This one got 2 mutations, it got 2 levels in food, 2 levels in weight, and it also has this white color mutation. This one over here, it's probably not very easy to see because it's, yeah, nighttime and I have gamma on. But this one has a green underbelly mutation. and it got 2 levels in health, and like I've said, health is one of the stats we're particularly looking for. And I also like the green on it, but that's not as important for now. Yeah, this one also got a kind of greenish color, but more like an army green on its belly. And it has also the health mutation, 2 levels up in health. And this one got a food mutation, which, like I said, is not really what we're looking for. It's not quite very useful. And it has this kind of orange spine, which personally I don't particularly like anyway. But you know, it's cool to get mutations. This one has 2 levels in melee. That was the other stat that we're particularly looking for. In terms of color mutation, I'm not quite sure actually. I think it's maybe the reddish around the spine on its back. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway. So 2 levels higher in melee. Nice, that's a good one. And this one got the stamina mutation again. We've had this mutation in a few other dinos already. But this time this came with a kind of orange color. So I'd say we kind of had success today with the Rex mutations. We got, like I said, ones with health and ones with melee, and that's what we were really looking for. So yeah, that's a good start, and it's actually more than we expected to get. So guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and thank you for watching. If you liked it and found it useful, then tap the like button for me, and I hope to see you in the next one.